Welcome to the UK high ticket dropshipping course, which is completely free and it's going to be on YouTube with some clips on TikTok, but completely on YouTube for free. The course is about to start. We're going to launch our first video probably within the next 7 days. We did say before the 2nd of February, but I think we're going to launch before then. So we wanted to make this video and give you a kind of pre-course overview so you can understand what's involved, what's going to be required from yourself, and then get an understanding of some of the good points and the bad points that we have experienced, just to give you a bit of a complete picture. And then it's just for your case to get involved in the course if you want to do something similar to us. So the first thing that will happen in the course, we'll be looking at finding products from suppliers, and we are going to have a lesson on this, but we wanted to just give you a quick overview, something we'll get into in more depth. But we're on Google Shopping here, and I've typed in the letter T, and then once you've done that, if you then set your price from 500 or whatever it is and above, and then searching from that, it'll then search the actual products to see all the products that come up. And then you can just really scroll down. And we're just going to do this quickly to show you. Like I said, there's going to be a whole course, a whole lesson on this. But this product here, this is a product which I think you can drop ship. You can go and look onto like their website as an example. This Shed Factories, Sheds, is a product that you can drop ship. Just scrolling down here. Bikes, electric bikes. I've seen lots of electric bikes and normal bikes. It's a drop shipping website. You can drop ship them. Again, it's just finding the right suppliers. We'll go through a couple of pages here just to get an idea. This here, electric stove, electric fires, gas fireplaces. Lots of people drop ship them. Garden office is another thing that people are drop shipping. We can have a look on their website. But these are the type of products that people are drop shipping. Let's continue. Again, more bikes, and you don't always have to go as high. You can go to a lower value product than this. Some people go even higher. I've seen some people drop ship products at like £10,000-15,000. But obviously you've got the cost to buy the product at £10,000-15,000. So it depends on where you want to start, the risk involved with that. Possibly you could drop ship coffee machines. It's not something that I've seen people do, but it doesn't mean to say you can't do it. Definitely you can drop ship greenhouses. Again, more garden office, bikes is definitely something that you can drop ship. You're really just looking for kind of higher value items, and then seen as a UK suppliers and other products in the UK, and can you basically get them delivered. And even with the term drop shipping, if you can buy the product but you they don't offer a direct delivery service, you can put that middle part in place and get your own delivery company and then drop ship it directly to them. Bike cover tent place thing, you can definitely drop ship something like that. There was one product that I seen as I was putting this together. This is something here actually that we recently contacted them to look at drop shipping them, and it is a pretty cool product. The cost to buy is quite high though, and I think we're not going to start a new business with this because the profit margin was not high enough for where we want it to be, and the risk of you buying something for £12,000 and the customer wanting to return it, and if you've got a tight profit margin, a couple of them getting returned will take away quite a bit of your profit, especially with that. But if you look at that, I think it's a cool product to drop ship. And they're not the only one. There's a few different companies offering that type of product. What else is here? Bathroom furniture, you'll be able to drop ship that. Bikes again. Yeah, so that really lets you see. But like I said, we're going to have a full lesson in relation to finding products. Once you've found the products, we're going to teach you how to target suppliers, like build a story, best way to contact them by email, by phone, and get them to give you a chance to sell the products. We'll show you what we've done, emails were sent, what worked, what didn't, how we've contacted them, did we go to reception, did we go to the CEO, all this sort of information, so that you've got the best tools to really go after the correct person to get them to buy into you. And then from that, we'll then look at how to optimize your website for better conversions through programs like Klaviyo, which is like for email marketing retargeting, also things like SMS Bump, which is for like SMS retargeting. But there's lots of different apps that do different things, and we'll show you the benefits of them all. Some are free apps, some are paid apps. You may want to start with some free apps, and then as you build the business, you may then want to move on to some paid apps, but we'll give you information on all of them. From there, we're then going to move on to like Google advertising, and we'll help you set up Google advertising, build your Google advertising, link into your merchant center, and give you all the information required to really understand how to build Google advertising campaigns, how to optimize them, and make it part of your daily routine, because there's certain things that you have to do within the Google advertising, and some of those tasks are daily tasks. And then once you've got that up and running and you're getting sales, we'll also teach you how to manage your website, how to increase suppliers, how to build more relations, and just daily management. Because depending on what you're drop shipping and what the products are, different products will have different complications or require different levels of support. One of the biggest things that we're focused on is like really high level of support and a very professional service. And we charge more for that, but I think it actually helps us get more sales, because there's some people who want that better level of service. But you may be looking to build a business where you're not looking to be much hands-on and you want it to be more automated. So these are decisions that you have to make in terms of what you want. Do you want it to be that you're sitting on a beach and you have to do any work, or do you want to be getting about it and really build it? So that will determine the type of business that you want to build based on your own decisions. But before the course actually starts, we also wanted to give you an insight into our journey. Is building a business is not always easy. You have good days and you have bad days. Some days that are not working, some days everything's working, other days you might do 10,000 and you think it's amazing, then the next day you might get £500 and you think, oh, what's happened? So there is some up and downs. We started in September 2020 was actually when we started the business. We launched the website at the end of November, going into December, and our first proper month was in January 2020. We're going to give you some figures here just so you can see this is actually from our accounts. So in the November, we actually made a loss, but I think it was at the end of November. We'd literally just started our advertising. And then into December, we made almost £10,000 profit. Into January, we made about £30,000 profit. And then into February, we made about £15,000 profit. When you see the figure, the 1,697, that's our advertising costs. Because we've done well in December, we boosted our advertising in January, and we ended up spending 8,000, and we got a bigger return. We thought the same again, like we've boosted it, so we thought boost it even further into February. But in February, when we done that, we spent £4,000 in the first week of February, and we never achieved the sales that we should have got, so we had a really bad return. And it actually panicked us, so we scaled it back. So in the end, we finished on like 11,000, but if we continued, we would have probably spent 16,000 plus in February, and we would never have got the results back that we were intended. So like a lesson that we've learned is you can't just keep throwing money at it and get more sales. It has to be a gradual process, and that's something that we'll teach you in the course. And it's a lesson that we've learned. Also as well, within the course, one of the best advice I think we can give you is to go at your own pace. If you have lots of money and you want to get there really quick, like us, we built big and built fast. So you can go down that same process. You'll probably take more risks. We've made some mistakes, and hopefully our mistakes we can guide you so that you don't make the same mistakes. But if you're low in budget and you're not wanting to spend the same money and you want to take it slow, or you are really busy and you don't have the time and you want to take it slow, then you can build it at a much slower pace. You also can build it and focus on not spending any money on advertising. Like if you wanted to build that business over, say, the next 3 years, then your focus could be on SEO optimization and building the whole website so that it's fully optimized for SEO. And that SEO will take time to synchronize through Google, but you might find that after, say, 6 months, you're starting to get some traffic based on the SEO optimization. There's also ways that you can build the brand through social media like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and build up your social media following and grow that bigger and bigger and bigger. And again, that's free. You don't have to pay any advertising on that. Again, we're going to give you the tools on that. So it's your decision on the pace that you want to go, in what direction. But we're going to give you as much information as possible so that you can make that decision. One of the things is that we've probably spent too much advertising at certain times. At one point, we had 3 agencies working on different platforms. We had an agency for Facebook, one for Pinterest, one for Google, and that was 3 different costs. And the reason that we made that decision is we thought it would be better to get insight from 3 different companies. But it's very difficult to manage, and we've actually restructured that and moved to a single agency, so there's a single point of contact. So it's things like that where we've made decisions, some good, some bad, and we really learn from the bad. We also have staff in place now, which makes a big difference. But in the early days, it was just myself building the company. We've got over 5,000 products on the website, and I've added about 4,000 of them. It is quite a boring job at times, and I wish that website was much smaller. We don't advertise all these products, but probably about less than half of them. And we leave our advertising company to make the decision on what products to advertise. So if you want to get involved in this, we want you to share this with your friends and your family. It's a free course, and for us to continue offering it as free and building this course, we're asking yourselves to promote it as much as possible. Subscribe to us on TikTok, subscribe to us on YouTube, and share the course out, and give it to people, anybody who's looking to, really build a brand or build their own business or want to learn about e-commerce, and that will really benefit us, because the more people who follow and like our course, the more it's going to help us provide more and more content. However, if you do want to get more direct support, we do offer a one-to-one support directly from myself and the team for £3,000 for 12 months. And that includes direct access into our graphic designer who can help with graphics, branding, so you don't have to outsource that, as well as our mobile number. You can call between 10 and 4 Monday to Friday for support, to get help, to ask anything. And that's all the time. Like between those hours, on those days, if you need support, you just give a call. Ask as much as you want, get as much information. Because our knowledge that everything that we've done in the last 12 months, we've grown so much and we've learned so much, and we want to just share that to help you grow as well. We did think about having a Facebook group, but one of the things that we're going to teach you is how to find other people's dropshipping websites. So anybody who joins the one-to-one support for fast track support, we're going to show them how you take someone's identity and how you find a dropshipping website. And because of that reason, we don't want to have a Facebook group where everybody sees each other's identity, because you're just basically going to be able to do the same to your colleagues effectively, other people on the course. So I hope that gave you a good insight. Hope you're looking forward to the course. The first lesson, I would imagine, is the next 2 to 3 days, maybe 4 days. And the first point is really going to show you about finding products and going into that in depth. Have a good day. Thanks.